I am a journalist. My name is Kutsumin. I've been a media practitioner the last 15 to 20 years, I guess. I happened to encounter this lady who said, look, I can bring reforms, transformation into this nation based on what I have studied. And we can use this to support the country so well. And my managers at that point in time deemed fit to give her the opportunity to do so. And ladies and gentlemen, I say on authority that it was a key transformation at that point in time in Ghana's media landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, I respect her so much, and that is because when it comes to consultancy in the country, she stands tall. After her delivery this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for some of you, I want you to contact her and also let her bring her expertise on board when it comes to her business. After her speech, I'll share with you again why we gathered here. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is only proper that she comes to welcome every one of you. I was just clearing the path in preparation for her. So ladies and gentlemen, without taking much of your time, help me welcome the CEO of TKC Africa, who will give us the welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Hannah Aqua. Please let's give her a round of applause. Hannah is also a consultant, and she believes in one phrase. She says, knowledge is the currency of the future. Please let's give you another round of applause.
Thank you so much. It's an honor for me to be here. Thank you all for attending. I know the night is already on, so I'll try my best to make this as quick as possible. I'm standing on the platform of the Business Executive, and I'm honored to make this welcome address on behalf of Paulette, the chairperson of the Business Executive Ltd. Okay, welcome address. So chairperson, ministers of the state, members of the diplomatic corps and CEOs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish on behalf of the Business Executive Ltd, the conveners of this Corporate Ghana Hall of Fame, to welcome you to the auspicious induction ceremony, which is on the theme Leadership in Ghana, Boldness, Influence, and Vulnerability. Since the start of Ghana's Fourth Republic, all the governments have taunted the strategic role that the private sector plays a socio-economic development by declaring the sector's engine for growth. Thus, let me know if you can't hear me, I'll try my best. Thus, the various governments have promoted businesses and industries by creating an enabling environment, for them to operate and thrive. It is in line with this, the promotion of the private sector, the Business Executive Ltd, led by Madame Paulette, with collaboration with partners such as GIPC and others who are here, and other sponsors I should say, founded the Corporate Ghana Hall of Fame. The purpose of the Corporate Ghana Hall of Fame is to recognize and celebrate the professional accomplishments of some outstanding members of the corporate community. The Hall of Fame provides a forum for members to individually and collectively contribute to the growth of corporate Ghana by sharing their knowledge and experience with their successors and public policy makers and implementers. The Corporate Ghana Hall of Fame is conceptualized as a grouping of selected current and former captains of business and industry who are actively working or retired from various walks of life. Those who, can I say, are accomplished deserve the recognition and the benefits that are presented in this Corporate Ghana Hall of Fame. The members are selected based on the evaluation and assessment of a team of experts, technical consultants who have followed the evaluation and history of corporate Ghana's leadership since liberalization of Ghana's economy in the mid-1980s. That's a long time. Consequently, membership is strictly by invitation. And this is the invitation from the business executive. However, the founding members of the Hall of Fame are entitled to nominate persons to be inducted after this maiden edition. So the activities of the Hall of Fame fall into four main activities, which are public policy advocacy, corporate governance and strategy, management capacity building, and corporate social responsibility. I will briefly go over them, but I think we all understand what they do. So for public policy advocacy, this entails the whole advocating for proactive changes in existing public policy as they relate to the business environment and regulations, both overall and sector-specific basis. For the second one, which is the corporate governance and strategy, it entails the devising and formalizing of suggestions and recommendations that we put forward to other private sector groups such as AGI, so Association of Ghana Industries, and PEF. And number three, management capacity building. That one we all know. It's very important and entails for us to train and mentor top-tier corporations in regards to innovation, management, and other things that will help to foster good leadership. And lastly, corporate social responsibility, as you all know. This one, however, is designed and implemented by the Hall of Fame itself. So it's something as members or people awarded into the Hall of Fame, they will come up with different CSR initiatives to then implement. Each of the above activities, the four that I aforementioned, will be supervised by specific committees made up of members of the Hall of Fame. To this end, every Hall of Famer is required by a member of one committee. Okay. Now, since we've talked about the Hall of Fame, I think I should maybe quickly mention why we're here. I know we all know the Business Executive. So they are, as you know, experienced media and events company. But what we also really know them for are the lovely magazines you have on your tables. They basically publish these exquisite magazines that could be seen across West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, and across many West African nations, and also in Kenya, South Africa, the US, and the UK. So they're quite extensive. And in the publications, they focus not just on the local or West African economy, they also focus on business and finance, diplomacy, tourism, and so many other socio-economic development issues. So please continue to read the magazine, and as you can see at the back of the magazine, there's a place for you to subscribe if you're not already doing so. So as we conclude this welcome address, I want to say thank you again on behalf of the Business Executive for everyone attending this amazing event, Corporate Hall of Fame. And for all the awardees who are going to be nominated today, congratulations. We are walking in your footsteps. And we also want to thank the sponsors, GIPC, some of the other sponsors, especially FedEx Ventures Limited, for your partnership and your belief in us to ensure that we create this platform for our distinguished guests. Thank you and have an amazing evening.
I told you about a man that is so well connected to the presidency and also understands how to bring in foreign direct investments into the country and also the opportunities that exist for us as a nation. Tonight, I personally went to him and said, sir, with your embodiment of knowledge and for His Excellency the President to spot you and say, I want you to head this strategic position. It means tonight we can tap in a little bit some of the advantages that we can get from the GIPC and what it is doing. So ladies and gentlemen, without taking much of your time tonight, I want to bring back the board chairman for GIPC, Mr. PAC. Please let's give him a round of applause as he comes in. Just share a word or two with you on the opportunities that avail for you in terms of investments in Ghana. So you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a joy to be called upon to share a few words with you. I have been the Chief Executive of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center for about 5 years during President Kufuor's time. But fortunately for me, I'm one of the few people who have worked with the NDC government and the NPP government. So none of them can talk any rubbish to me. In fact, when I was asked to go and chair the GIPC, I resisted it because to me, I believe if somebody has done a job before and you ask him to go and supervise somebody else to do the same thing, the tendency is for him to go and micromanage that person, and I thought it would be too bad. And besides, I knew that the one who had been chosen for that job is quite a efficient guy, knowledgeable. In corporate governance, of course, one thing I always advise is that you must always carry your board with you. If you are the chief executive, you must be on good terms with your board. After all, you only work with him 8 hours a day. If you don't like him, just smile to him and work with him. After the 8 hours, you go home and cry over whatever has happened during the day. But the important thing is that if you have the board behind you in your activities, you will never go wrong. Investment promotion, we try to look at the projects and then take it through the normal process, how it's going to affect the country, the special attributes that is likely to bring to the country, and the number of people it's going to employ, and such things are all taken into account. In fact, if you look at the companies already existing in Ghana, there are a lot of them which are strategic investors at some point in time. And you don't become a strategic investor and remain strategic investor for the rest of your company side. You are brought in at a special time when you are strategic to create certain conditions within the business environment. And once you do that, you are no longer a strategic investor. You become an ordinary matured company. So every company is supposed to register with the GIPC. But those that qualified to become strategic, depending on the era, are those that have special attributes that we find very useful. And in GIPC, you register with us so that we create the enabling environment for your business to thrive, both local companies and foreign companies. We encourage joint venture companies because that means that the local component is taken care of in the project. Whilst also agreeing that foreign direct investment is also required, but normally you will not have foreigners coming into your country to invest if your local people are not investing. So the encouragement is for both foreign direct investment and local investment. And when you have a combination of the two, you get a better result. So I think I've talked enough for the evening, and I've earned my dinner.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's supposed to be a very short evening where we induct you into this group, and then you would go out there and also recommend to the Business Executive, the platform, the forum, who should be qualified to join. So tonight you're forming the nucleus, and then you recommend others that should be put on the platform. Once that is done, the Secretariat will go through in consultation with who we've chosen as chairman, and then that person will be brought on. And like we mentioned earlier on, business advocacy amidst corporate governance discussion strategies, because your business will not have to collapse. No. Especially when you have other expertise that you can tap into. I mean, when chairman was speaking, he said, look, there were situations, he comes in, he gives an advice or two, and it works out. So you realize that you can enjoy a lot of free consultation. I'm not sure it will always be free, but if the person is a lawyer and should stand by you in the case, I don't know how free that is going to be. But at points in time when the person can offer some free advice, why not? They would be available. So
I think it's a very good initiative to start. Something very wonderful, because There's so much of talent, experience with the chairpersons of the companies, the directors of the companies, and if that can be harnessed, I think a lot can be contributed towards the growth and development of the country. Definitely, a very positive and a good start, and wish the organization all the best. I think it's a lovely start.
They can't finance.
Lucrative in the business I believe we should expand the knowledge so that you have more this can grow the number of people and that will help to make it more stronger in terms of pushing for policies, getting this within the business space, talking about it.